Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Yes. Incendio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again.
Assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to You see, I need to retrieve something from the...
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure.
Splendid!
What do you need help retrieve?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade's. They never returned.
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down...
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. We are known for our contributions to science and art, but with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the...
What exactly is an
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. It's mainly used for studying the stars. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to...
It sounds dangerous.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. Revelio. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible.
I did.
It will. Thank you so much for doing. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is set. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
They must have come this way. Think!
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin...
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
They must have come this way. Think! They say you're hard to hit.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I hope you have...
Incendio!
What are you doing?
Leviosa!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Down there! Let's prop them! We can hold them up!
I'm not going anywhere with you. Accio! Incendio!
Treating me like I'm not...
You've made a great...
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little crony?
It's a long story, but thank you.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Pre-warned. Best get moving on my research.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious...
Fixtures?
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherin.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Well then, I'll let you. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol.
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the...
Precisely. Would you care to do the... I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am...
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pile sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. How does it work? I must review my notes.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines, and this... You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. My guess is that each will also... Which you can find in Hogsmeade, should you need... I really must be... And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Scrope? Who is Scrope? Revelio. Accio.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place. Incendio. Incendio. Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value, and now
It seems this may help us, but...
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and play good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages and the ring.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes. Lumos.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century. How in the world did you find...
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you...
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead... So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what force, but...
Why did I need the toast to get in it?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive...
I suppose if that's the only...
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in, if you don't mind the sight of a, well,
a map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio! Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia.
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to... Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin...
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's flag.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were...
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
I'm not sure what that means.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable?
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice now, I hope I've satisfied you.
You have.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for... Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
On a broom.
Do we really?
Do you think Elizabeth would like a plant geranium? Rebellion!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Rally behind strength, and you can't go wrong. When minds stand behind you.
Leviosa! Incendio! Incendio!
Someone's going to regret this. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
How come I always draw the short straw?
Leviosa!
Is Accio bark?
Marvelous!
No one takes one of my own and lives to tell of it!
Accio! Leviosa! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Leviosa!
You dead!
Accio!
Tricky little cape flapper.
Accio!
No!
Accio!
No. When the clouds are dark is always the best way to describe it. As if they are itself lends a veil beneath which to orchestrate one's treachery.
Revelio! Lumos! Revelio!
Can't figure out why there's
Expelliarmus,
such
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Lumos.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Revelio. Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Accio! Leviosa! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Revelio! Lumos! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Incendio. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Incendio! I can shoot a symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. I suppose I should do this a bit quicker. Incendio! Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. I'm not going to touch those. Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! 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 Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy! Expedio! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Another puzzle. And if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Accio! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Remarkable. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Incendio! Accio! Incendio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio! Accio. Accio. Incendio. 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 Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. Sign of him. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the hell did with the Jackdaw. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio. I'll need to look around for the symbol. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. So many bombs. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! What? That's unnerving. What's happening? Revelio. the restricted section? Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Incendio! I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself when he returns with the book. Incendio. Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio.
welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Excellent. Accio.
Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
How are your assignments coming along?
Revelio. I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Accio.